3, 2, and 1. Hey there guys, live lesson from Mr. Brett today, Wednesday, September 13th. Just a quick recap of what we went over today. Remember, we're still just working on one lesson a week. That's going to cause havoc on your schedule a little bit. Still seeing if we can get that straightened out for you guys. Just see what you guys are up to this weekend. I'm headed camping, maybe for the last time for the year. There's still a lot of hurricanes going up down in Texas and Florida. And I'm hoping you guys get a chance to go to Art Prize. That starts up here the last week of September, goes into October. So about a month out yet, but still in the news. This is the outline that was available to you guys on Monday of the whole lesson. Today we're going to talk a little bit about these pages down here, 60 through 68, just kind of those activities, comparing the maps a little bit of where the Incas lived and what kind of land they lived on, how they adapted. Pause this if you need to take a look at this a little bit more. This is just a replica of what your lesson may look like in your Connections account. Working on section 1 right now, South America and the Incas. There's South America, there's North America. Next week we'll be working on the Middle Americas, although it's not its own continent. The Middle America is part of North America. It just usually refers to Mexico and Central America. This is page 67, just the decline of the Incan Empire. Let's see if I can move that up a little bit for you. Sorry about that. We read this in class today and talked about what an empire went through that caused the decline of it. That first paragraph kind of sums it up. Members of the family began to fight over themselves, who had the most control, who had the most power. Maybe this brother wanted to do that. Maybe this brother wanted to be the only king. Maybe the sister wanted to be just the queen. Or maybe they fought with the mom and dad. Lots of family struggles there. And also all the workers started to rebel against the government. So that was part of the decline. The third paragraph down talks about diseases as well. Not good for their empire. So there's two maps in your book. There's the civilization of the Americas. I'm colorblind, so I have a hard time reading these ones. But the Incas are located here in the western part of South America on the Andes Mountains. They adapted to their land by building terraces in the mountains for living and for farming. It'd be hard to farm and live on the mountainside, so they had to adapt to that. And this is just the elevation map. So if you compare those two, you can kind of see what civilizations lived in what Americas and what their territory, what their land was like. This is also, I think we might be getting towards 68 a little bit. Oop, go back. This instrument, this tool, this smart device, as you might call it, it was their smartphone back in the day. This kept track of everything. It's called a quipu. And there's different strings and different knots and different sizes of knots and different colored of knots. And they represented births, deaths, who paid taxes, who didn't. So that's interesting to read about. They didn't have a written language, so that's what they used. That was their iPhone back then, or their Android. Causes and events and effects. The decline of the Incas. What caused that? What were the effects of it? Diseases, weapons, family battles. All those can go in there. So you don't have to submit this to me, but it's a good idea to outline what was happening. This is the last practice skill over here in the bottom right hand corner. Read the passage. Find one event or condition that can serve as your starting point. Decide if it's a cause or an effect. How might the title help you out? The Incan taxes. The Incas had no money. If I wanted a double cheeseburger, I would have to trade my pet rat and some of my corn for it. They didn't have double cheeseburgers back then. But I hope you get the idea that they had to pay with what they already had, crops and animals. Number 2, what facts or conditions led the way? No, that wasn't supposed to happen. Led to the way Incas paid taxes. What clue words in the second paragraph signal cause and effect? Looking for words like because, therefore. Those are cause and effect terms. We did a near pot at the end. That probably won't apply to you guys. That's it. Take care. Thanks. See you. Bye. Email me with any questions, comments, concerns, jokes, riddles, weather reports, updates. See you. Bye.